everyone. Today I want to tell you about something that is going on that you might want to check because it could affect whether Etsy's going to refund somebody or not if they file a claim against a listing. And it has to do with your policies and your return policies and that kind of stuff, because Etsy changed that a couple months ago. And I think at the end of October, you had to have a new return policy in place. And they said, we're going to switch everything over to what we think is closest to what you have. A lot of things didn't get put in a return policy though. And some sellers noticed that. And I checked and they had not put a lot of mine in return policy. So let's go to Etsy and I'll show you where you can make sure that everything has a return policy so that you don't get taken by surprise. So what you need to do is go into your listings manager. I would do this on desktop. I don't know how it works on the app. And in general, when you're doing work in your Etsy shop, you need to use the desktop version for things that are a little more complicated. The app, it doesn't have a lot of the functionality, but anyway, that's just, I don't like apps. All right. So go on over here to the right and you're going to scroll down to where it says return and exchanges policies. All right. Open this up and it's going to tell you how many of your listings are in each category. Now, Etsy has categories that they have set up, and I think that you can go in and create custom ones. They want everybody to have basically the same return and exchange policy across Etsy, so customers have the same experience, but I think that you can go in and tweak them. That would be in a different setting. I'm just showing you this today. You want to go down and see if it says no policy and how many are in there. Yesterday, I checked this and I had like 12 things that didn't have a return policy. And it's because I had added some POD things to my shop and they didn't know what to do with it, I guess, because I didn't have that. I didn't have them in there before they changed everything over. If you have digital listings, everything should be no returns or exchanges automatically. That's the default that Etsy has set up for this. But you want to look at this if it says no policy and then the number there, that shows how many things are in your shop with absolutely nothing attached to it. Now, if it does come to pass that someone files a claim against a listing where they bought that, Etsy's just going to refund it right away because there's no return policy. So go ahead and click on this if it does say that you have some things with no policy, put it in the category that you want and you'll be all set. Now, if you want to check what return policies you have set up, you can go over here to settings and policy settings, and it should be in here somewhere. Let's see, returns and exchange. It's the first page, returns and exchanges. So these are the ones that you have set up by Etsy. These are Etsy's preset policies for digital. That's just there on a digital item, no returns or exchanges. Now, if someone says, I bought this by accident and they have not downloaded it, you can go ahead and return, just cancel the order. They won't be able to download it after that. And that's fine. But it's up to you how you want to handle that. But Etsy has a policy for digital, no returns or exchanges, and that's automatically applied to every digital listing. If you want to create a policy, you can click that. It's basically to point out that Etsy has not automatically transferred everything into a category. So go in and make sure that everything that you have in your shop has a return policy, regardless of what that is, just to have something that the customer can look at and see how you're going to handle a problem like that. Give this video a thumbs up. I will talk to you later.